Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Echo and welcome back to a Minecraft video. Today for you, I have 10 things you probably didn't know were possible or happened on Minecraft, Xbox and PlayStation. I'm aware some of you will know some of these things. However, if you learn just one thing today, then my mission is complete. So hopefully this video does help you. If you would like a part 2, be sure to hit that like button because it's been a while since I did any type of video like this. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is to do with water. Now not everyone does know this, but some people do. Now water will always find the source block, meaning it will find a hole or an empty gap. So if I'm to place this here, this water will always go to the nearest hole. However, if I'm to catch this water again and place a block inside here and then place down the water bucket, it will go in all directions equally. So remember that if you're trying to do certain traps or anything like that, that the water block will always go to the nearest hole. I'm going to show you this one more time. Take out this gap here, place down the water source, and it will automatically go to where the hole is. So not everyone does know that, but it's a very useful thing to know. Alright, moving on to the second thing. The second thing is, if you can get a skeleton to kill a creeper, they will drop a music disc. This can be all different types of music discs, and this can take up to, I don't know, it shouldn't take too long at all. Hopefully this skeleton's not going to glitch out the creeper so he kills me. And this shouldn't take too long at all, but once he does die, there's like, I think it's like a 50% chance he will drop a music disc, as you can see there. I'm going to break this, go inside here. This is the music disc ward. Now there is 11 different music discs in Minecraft to collect. So say if you wanted all of them just for music purposes, make sure you do get your skeletons to kill a creeper. Third tip is how to get more value for your money. Basically, we all know killing mobs with looting will increase how many drops you already get. Whether you're doing this with a creeper, a zombie, or a skeleton, here's a little bit of an extra tip on how to increase your chances on getting more loot. For a creeper, obviously it'll be gunpowder and XP. So what you need to do is have your potion, I would say this side, throw your potion and instantly switch to your looting sword. This will increase how many drops you get per killing the mob. So as you can see here, I'm just going to keep doing this and keep switching it. And it will, as you can see there, we're increasing how much we do get. So you have to be quick when doing this, but it is a very massive bonus. As you can see there, we must have had about 50 or 60 creepers inside here. But as you can see for the drops, you've got 60 for gunpowder. Well, more, 68. So yeah, that's how to improve it. It also doesn't waste the durability of your looting sword. So top tip, use your potions and instantly switch to your looting sword as if you've been killing the animals or the mobs with a looting sword. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is to do with signs. Now you can instantly place signs on top of each other. I'll show you exactly how to do it. So you can place a sign on here, 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 as much as you want. However, if you break the first sign, this means all signs break. So whatever one you do break, so if I'm to do this, place on here, on here, on here, on here, on here, and here. And say I did too many, and I wanted to just have these. If I was to break this one, only these two would break. So if you break the first source previously, prior to what you placed down, it will break all of them. So again, if I'm to break this, they will stay on there. But again, if I'm to break all of these, and break the first one inside here, all of them will break around it. So that's a little bit of a top tip if you want to use signs, or you want them to do automatic farms, or you want them to balance things on top of a sign. To break all of it, to completely do it, use signs and break the first sign to complete the actual source block. Tip number 5 in this video is to do with water and ice. Now, a lot of people think if ice breaks or if it is melted, it turns into an infinite flow of water. That is not the case. I'm going to show you how to use water and ice as decoration. Whether you want it to just hover around your world, that is up to you. Now I'm going to show you a very simple tip that I've been using for a long time. First is place down your sand here, place your ice on top of it, break this, and once it does melt, a lot of people are convinced that the ice will flow in all directions. That is not the case. The water will always stay in one direction, meaning it won't move until a block is placed next to it, as in a source block. So I could place this here, and I could place this here, and as many places as I wanted to, and it would still not go anywhere. So say if you wanted to just have like a design like this in your house, and you wanted to have more ice around here, just for automatic designs, the only time this water will move is if you place a block next to the source water. So I place this here, the water will then become active and move. So a lot of people don't know that. That is a top tip for decorations around your world. Remember that the source block has to have, the water source has to have a block next to it for it to be active. So yeah, that's tip number 5. Tip number 6 is something that I don't highly recommend, but it can be used if you don't have any other backup plans, and that is a blaze rod can be used to burn 12 different things. As you can see, it's gone from the furnace, but this flame will continue to burn for up to 12 iron. It could be iron, it could be food, it could be absolutely anything. It can also be used for smelting different things as well. So yeah, remember that the blaze can be used for smelting 12 different ores. One of the most valuable tips when going mining is how to increase inventory space. Now this is the number one thing not only I hate is having to carry too many stuff and having to go home. You can increase your chances, but you do need a silk touch pickaxe, and you also need an ender chest. So when you go mining, automatically you fill up a lot of space, whether it be cobblestone, you've had a lot of iron, you've had a lot of coal. You can actually improve this with an ender chest. Now an ender chest is all dimensions, meaning you can place it in the nether, you can place it in the end, and of course you can place it in the overworld. What you need to do is place down your chest, and you need to place down the item inside of it. This will increase even double, sometimes triple the inventory space. Now breaking the ender chest without a silk touch pickaxe will turn it into normal obsidian, which is obviously not what we're going to do, but breaking it with a silk touch pickaxe will continuously catch it as a normal type of chest the way it was previously, and this can be placed anywhere in your world, leaving all this inventory space free for mining extra ores and extra things, especially when you're starting a brand new world. So top tip, always take an ender chest with you when you go mining. We all wish we could take a water bucket into the nether. However, there is a small alternative on what you can do in the nether. This requires you to have a cauldron and buckets of water. Now this can be used outside a blaze farm, whether you're going to be harvesting blaze rods or anything that's linked for XP, because we all know blaze are good for XP. Once you're in your world, all you need to do is find out where you want to stand, whether it be an XP farm or just absolutely random. If you place down a cauldron, you can in fact place water inside it, and you can cool yourself down by getting inside the cauldron. So remember that you can actually have some kind of water in the nether by using a cauldron and using buckets of water. So top tip, always use it. When Minecraft, Xbox and PlayStation was introduced, the nether was not even a quarter of the PC version, and still to this day has never ever been increased, making the world very, very small. So if you want to increase your chances in building elsewhere, there is in fact a way to get on top of the nether. Now this does require ender pearls. It can be done in creative or survival. So once you do hit the bedrock, which is obviously the top block in the nether, all you need to do is have your ender pearls, and you need to spam your ender pearls on top, 2 or 3, and this will get you on top of the nether. Now you can build on here, you can place blocks on here. If I quickly show you, you can do anything up here. Now on Minecraft PC, a lot of people like to get on top of here because they can create pigment farms for gold. So yeah, top tip, spam your ender pearls to get on top of the nether in Minecraft, whether it be in creative or survival. This works for Xbox, PlayStation, PS Vita and PC. Top tip from Echo. The last tip for you in this video is to do with spiders. Now we know in daytime, a spider is a passive mob, meaning it will not attack you. However, at nighttime, they will attack you. There is a way to temporarily disable them from harming you. This gives you the option to attack them a lot quicker. So all you need to do is simply spawn the spider. As you can see, he's chasing you. Stick a torch right in front of him. He will temporarily be disorientated, meaning that he won't attack you. So stick it in front of him, and if you're lucky, you'll figure out that he will no longer attack you. You need to be smart though when doing this, because it can take you a few tries, and it would temporarily disable him from attacking you. So remember that when you are playing Minecraft. Alright then guys, I hope you enjoyed something different on my channel. This was just 10 tips that I pulled out. I have done other episodes around about 4 or 5 months ago, but I really do enjoy these. So if you guys want me to do another one, let's try and smash 1,000 likes. I've been Echo, have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!